Welcome to Time of Death. This video is for informational purposes and in no way meant to glorify or condone violence. In today's video, we'll be discussing the murder of Akpara Wright. Wright was shot and killed Thursday, April 2nd, 2009 in the 5400 block of Atlantic Avenue in Long Beach, according to LA County coroner records. Enrique Sanchez Jr. was subsequently arrested and charged with the murder. The following is the evidence at trial. At trial, Herbert Jordan testified that shortly after 12 a.m. on April 2nd, 2009, he was sitting with his friend Akpara Wright at a bus stop near the intersection of Atlantic Avenue and Market Street in Long Beach. Jordan had been affiliated with the East Coast Crips and left the gang after he was shot in 1996. Wright was an East Coast Crip. Jordan knew he and Wright were in Northside Longo territory. A blue truck heading south on Atlantic pulled up next to Jordan and Wright, and a person in the rear passenger seat yelled out, "What that Longo gang like? Where y'all from, fools?" Both of which Jordan understood as representing where the people in the truck were from and what gang they belonged to. Jordan and Wright replied that they weren't from Rolling 20s or Insane Crips in Long Beach, both of which were rivals to Longo. The truck turned left and headed east on Market Street. Jordan and Wright crossed the street in case they came back tripping, and Jordan went to the window of the gas station to buy a lighter while Wright stood where the gas pumps were. The truck pulled into the gas station at an angle towards the pumps. Jordan saw two men with shirts around their hands get out of the front passenger seat and the back passenger seat on the driver's side. The men walked toward Jordan and Wright and started shooting from about 20 feet away. Jordan ran for cover behind the gas pumps, and he didn't see the shooters' faces. Jordan believed Wright was hit by both shooters. The vehicle left the gas station and drove away on Market, turning right on Long Beach Boulevard. Jordan called 911, but by the time the police arrived, Wright was dead. The medical examiner testified that Wright died from 4 bullet wounds, all of which had a trajectory from left to right, front to back, and slightly upward. E. Teeter testified that at around 12:13 a.m. on April 2nd, 2009, she was sitting near Linden and Market tucked into the brush by her boyfriend's apartment, waiting for him to come home. She heard 8 gunshots in 2 groups, one of 5 and one of 3, coming from the gas station. No more than 10 seconds later, she noticed a blue Chevy Blazer driving past her away from the gas station on Market. On June 16, 2009, Detective Mendoza showed Jordan a photograph of a Chevy Blazer, license plate 6DDE716, that Sanchez had purchased in November 2008. Jordan said it looked like the vehicle involved in the shooting. The vehicle was impounded, and inside, Detective Mendoza found an auto repair work order with Sanchez's name and address on it. On July 22, 2009, Detective Mendoza showed Jordan 2 six-pack arrays of photographs. On the first array, without hesitation, Jordan identified Sanchez's photo as the passenger out of the front seat and one of the shooters. In the second array, again without hesitation, Jordan identified a photograph of Alberto Maya, aka Spooky, writing he had on a striped shirt. A custodian of records for Sprint Nextel reviewed Sanchez's cell phone records and testified that multiple calls were made between 11:06 p.m. and 11:24 p.m. from Sanchez's phone on April 1st, 2009, using the cell towers in the area of the gas station where the shooting occurred. Long Beach police officer George Ayala contacted Sanchez in Long Beach on May 15, 2009. Sanchez was with Alberto Maya. Both men said they were from Northside Longo, and Sanchez said he was from the Machos clique. Sanchez said his moniker was Tricky. Long Beach police officer Chris Zamora testified as a gang expert familiar with Northside Longo. The crime scene was at the center of Northside Longo territory and near a housing project with a lot of narcotic sales. Following the trial, the jury found Enrique Sanchez Jr. guilty of first-degree murder, attempted murder, and found true the gun and gang allegations. Sanchez was sentenced to 90 years to life in state prison. Akpara Wright was 35 years old at the time of death.